What's up, guys? Rampage here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here I got a long as fuck battle against zDarkOmegaz, I believe. And instead of just speeding up the part that was like really stally, kind of the Star Wars, I just sped up the whole fucking battle because I think I could keep up with it for one. And it's just a long battle, like I said. I'm like 21 minutes before editing, so that's crazy. So anyway, he's going to lead off with Infernape. I'm going to lead off with Latias, which is Specs. And before this battle, we actually had a battle, but it disconnected. And I'm actually using a different team than the one I used the first time. I really didn't want to, but because he said he wouldn't switch his team, but he was like, nah, just go ahead and switch your team. So that's what I did, and I just switched teams because he wanted to test out this team. So yeah, I didn't know if he would lead off with Ape again, but he did, and I was able to take it out quickly. So anyway, now he's out in his Machamp, and I'm out in my Ferrothorn. I got that thing leech seeded, which is great because I already know what kind of Machamp this is from the first battle. It's Dynamic Punch with sub and stuff, which is very dangerous. And I'm just going to leave my Ferrothorn in. I'm trying to get a Gyro Ball off, I think, or maybe my Stealth Rocks. No, I'm trying to get my Stealth Rocks up because Stealth Rocks are the most important move in the game, and I can't even get them up, which sucks. He's going to go for Dynamic Punch, get hurt by Leech Seed and Iron Barbs, which is actually pretty cool. And he's just going to take out my Ferrothorn this turn, which sucks because I wasn't able to get my rocks up, which is going to put me at a huge disadvantage. But we'll just try to work around that. So now I'm going to go out into my Terrakion because I think a close combat should be able to take it out. But he's going to switch out into Slowbro, predicting that, which is, pretty obvious. But, you don't want to over-predict early off in the game. So now I'm going to go out into my Milotic to try and get this thing Toxic. And he goes for the Surf. It's good to see that he doesn't have Scald. Well, on Milotic it could kind of be useful, but, yeah. It's good to see that he doesn't have Scald, though, because I won't have to worry about burn hacks. So now I'm going to go for the Toxic as he goes out in the Rotom, which is great because Rotom can be bulky, and getting the Toxic off on bulky pokes is usually good. But I see that he has Trick, so that's leading me to think that he's actually more of an offensive set. So I'm going to switch out into my Terrakion because Terrakion really won't mind the Trick because, we're both Choice Scarfed. So that's great, and I'm going to switch out into my Latias, thinking that he might switch, but he's actually going to go for the Hydro Pump and miss, which really sucks for him. And yeah, that's good for me because now he's already at half health without me doing anything to him but Toxicking. So now I'm going to go for the Psychic to try and take it out, but he's going to go out in the Porygon 2 and take that Psychic like a champ. I mean, like, that's a Spec Psychic, doesn't do half. It does about a third, maybe. So anyway, I'm going to go into my Milotic, go for the Scald just because I had nothing better to do. He's going to bring out his Rotom. And this thing's going to die pretty soon. I'm just going to go for the Protect to try and, stall it out with Toxic because that's the smart thing to do. And he doesn't die from the Toxic, so I'm just going to go into my Terrakion again because, Trick isn't hurting Terrakion since we're both Choice Scarfed, like I said before. So now his Rotom's down, which is great. I have a pretty good lead, I think. I think it's 5-4, maybe, at this point. So anyway, I don't know. He's going to go on the Slowbro. I'm going to go on the Milotic, trying to get this thing Toxic, but he's going to pull off a double switch, go out into his Porygon 2. But I'm not worried about it, though. He goes for the Thunder Wave. I have Marble Scale, so I'm not really, I really don't care about that. That's kind of one of the best statuses you want on Milotic with Marble Scale. Like, Burn could be good because it doesn't hurt his special attack, but the residual damage could be annoying. So the Parahacks can also be annoying, but just have to work around it. So he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Doesn't do anything to me. I'm like, that did nothing. Super effective Thunderbolt doesn't do anything to special defense of Milotic because Milotic is a boss. So this is really why I wanted my Stealth Rocks up because he has this Dragonite, and yeah, I fucking hate Dragonite. So he's just gonna go for the Outrage, take out my Milotic. I don't know what I thought, but seeing the Outrage, I know that he's banded, or I'm thinking that he's banded. So I'm going to go into my Latias, go for the Choice Specs, Draco Meteor, and I knew that would be able to take it out because multi-scale at full health, it increases your defense and special defense by 1.5, and since I had the Choice Specs, my Latias' special attack was increased by 1.5, so it was basically neutral damage against each other, which I knew would take it out. So now he's out in the Slowbro. I'm just going to go for the X Scissors to, do some damage. And it doesn't really do too much. And he has Regenerator, so this Slowbro is basically the most annoying Pokemon on the team that I have to take out. So I'm going to go on the Latias, I'm going to go for the Trick, hoping that he would stay in and, just go for a Thunder Wave or something, but no. So that was my best way of taking out that Slowbro, since I had lost my melodic, and now I can't trick it. I can't trick it to specs, but I am able to trick it to E-Violite and take away his lefties, which is actually pretty good. And I took out the Porygon 2 last turn with the Psychic, so yeah. So now he's out in the Slowbro. He only has Surf to hit me with, which is pretty good for me. I'm going to go for the Draco, and that did a buttload, but it's not able to take it out, which sucks a lot. I'm like, it really sucks, because now he's going to go for the Slack Off and be a dick. And that thing is still faster, even though I'm paralyzed. I'm like, I am paralyzed, but Slowbro, I'm like, just listen to his name, Slowbro. That thing is slow as fuck, so I thought that I might have a chance of being faster. So now I'm going to go into my Salamence. I think he doesn't have the Ice Beam, because he would have hit my Melodic with it. He doesn't have the Ice Beam, so my Salamence actually pretty much walls this thing all day, along with my Latias, and that's about all. So I really can't do anything to this, and he's going to switch out, which is actually kind of helps me, because I'm going to go for the Dragon Tail. Because actually the only way I could really beat the Slowbro now is just to take out his Machamp first. I'm like, that's what was going on through my head at the moment. I don't really recall why. If I remember, I will inform you. So anyway, he's gonna go back out in the Slowbro, or at least I phase him out in the Slowbro with Dragon Tail. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower, hoping to get the burn, and what do you know? I get the burn. I was happy as shit when I got that burn. Now I'm like, okay, I can actually win. So now he's out in it with he's out in it with his Machamp. He goes for the Ice Punch, catches me off guard completely. Did not think he would go for the Ice Punch, but it's all cool. And right here, I'm going to go out into my Infernape, and hoping that he would just let his Machamp die. But why would he when I don't have rocks up? So he can just go out in the Slowbro again, take the close combat easily. But the residual damage is helping me out. So I'm going to switch out, go out in the Latios Latias as he goes for the Surf. And right here, I'm going to get pretty upset. I'm like, you will see how upset I'm going to be. So actually right here, I'm just going to go for the Psychic for a while, because I don't want to get my special defense. I mean, not special defense. My special attack Lord. And I might get a special defense drop. So that's what I'm hoping for. But he gets a crit right here, which really sucked. And then I get paralyzed. So I'm like, fuck. What to do now? So I'm going to go for the Psychic again. And that's cool. I really don't know what else to say. Okay, so now he's going to go for the Slack Off right here, and my Camtasia would be lagging at the very end. I get Parrot Hacks, which sucks. And okay, so I'm thinking that he's not going to go for the Slack Off. I can go for a Draco, hopefully take this thing out, don't miss, don't get Parrot Hacks, and what do you know, bam, dead Slowbro. I basically just clinched the game with that. He actually still does have a chance to win. I was hoping that he wouldn't go for the sub right here, but he doesn't. He's just going to take me out with the Ice Punch, and then I'm going to be able to revenge kill him with my Infernape with that Choice Banded Flare Blitz. So that was actually a really great battle. Dark Omega, hope to battle you again sometime. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did, comment, rate, sub, and I will see you guys in the near future. Peace out.